please pay close attention because we need to be silent for a moment. Okay, now I want everybody to close your eyes. This is going to be a meditation on compassion. So close your eyes and now visualize the planet Earth as it might have appeared early in the 19th century, before the Industrial Revolution. And now see, as industrialization increases, the burning of fossil fuels increases, see the planet heating up, the climate and weather patterns changing, till we reach the present, the year 2016. Now we are going to home in on the earth and focus on some communities affected most severely by climate change. And we are going to identify with each of these people. You are the child of small-scale farmers in Senegal, in West Africa. As a result of irregular rains, the land has become parched, dry, and barren. Your parents realize that they can no longer live in this land, and they decide to head for Europe. You trek over long distances until you arrive at the edge of the Mediterranean Sea. You look back towards your homeland with deep regrets of everything you've left behind, and you look across at the sea, facing an uncertain future. Feel yourself identified with that child, even risking your life to cross the sea. Next, you are a farmer in India. This year, the monsoon rains have failed. Because of a warmer climate, the glacier mass has diminished. And so the streams of water coming down from the Himalayan mountains are thinner, insufficient to adequately irrigate your crops. Your debts have been piling up. You have a family of 4 children to support, and you don't know, how am I going to support them? You have a can of insecticide that you would use to spray your crops, and now you look at that can wondering, is this my only escape route from more misery? So feel in your heart as if you are that farmer, since some 250,000 farmers in India have already committed suicide. Next, you are a parent in the Philippines, living near the sea. You have 2 children who have gone out to play that day, playing along the beach. Suddenly and unexpectedly, a typhoon arises on the sea, and waves of water and fierce winds come sweeping over the land. You set out from your house to find your children and bring them indoors. But just as you look in their direction, you see a giant wave sweep over them and carry them out to sea, lost forever. In your heart, feel that you are that parent watching your children vanish from your sight. Next, you are a small homeowner in Ohio or Pennsylvania. You're living in a nice rural community. Then one day, some trucks come rolling in, and as each day goes by, more and more trucks arrive. The digging begins, and before long, fracking site starts coming up within just a mile or so of your nice rural community. And within a few months, your water begins to take on a strange taste. The air becomes polluted, and when you protest, the political authorities tell you there is nothing you can do about it. These are some of the consequences of increasing climate change and the exploitation of fossil fuels. Now come back to your own body, your own identity, and realize that to avert these disasters, the responsibility falls on our shoulders. That is why we have gathered here today. But remember, we cannot do this individually alone, but only by joining our hearts, our wills, our minds in action to transform our nation, our economy, and the world towards a 100% clean energy economy.